Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together.
Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday.
Who are you trying to impersonate there?
Our Swedish friend, Per. Our art man. Our art guy.
Our art man.
Our art friend.
Welcome, art man. Now, I'm the great and powerful Mr. E.
And I'm Jay.
Denisovan J.
Denisovan J. Giant molars, giant pinky bone.
Welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. Today's is a little different. We're going to cover kind of an article, and this is a little bit of an older article. It's right at a year old.
That's still fairly recent.
But the largest nesting ground of any fish on the planet was discovered last year underneath the Antarctic ice sheets.
Wow, largest nursery on the planet.
Yes, 60 million nests.
So is that a nest per one fish?
2 fish, so 120.
Jeez,
million.
Okay. That's a lot of nests. 60 million nests. That's insane.
And it's a really cool picture. I'll try to remember to post it on, I guess, Courage of the Corn page.
Yeah.
The fact that we know less about the ocean floor than the surface of the moon has never been more relevant than this. Basically, 60 million, it's Jonah's icefish.
Jonah's icefish.
Yeah, it's the name of the species.
Okay.
This nesting ground, do you want to guess how many square kilometers it covers?
Okay, so if there's...
It's at least. They're not quite sure. They haven't really found the end of it.
Okay, so 60 million, square kilometers? Gosh,
Yeah.
I'd imagine there's a lot, and I don't know, let's say a million square kilometers.
No.
More?
240.
Million?
No.
240 square kilometers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was way high.
You were going with
I don't know what I was thinking.
You're going with 60 nests every million, or every 100,000 square kilometers or something like that.
Yeah, that's dumb. What was I thinking?
I don't know.
240.
These are fish like the size of largemouth bass.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck I was thinking in my head. I was just excited.
I know.
60 million's a lot.
Yeah. So they kind of discovered this by accident. They were firstly towing a camera through, and this was technically firstly discovered in 2001 is when they started seeing these nests. But when they discovered the actual nursery, it was like incredible.
Wait, did you know anything about what are the fish called again? Jonah's
icefish.
Do you know anything about them?
I know they are commercially harvested.
Okay.
I think Australia has ships that harvest them. They're kind of a bycatch. I think they're closely related to sea robins. So bottom-dwelling fish, they have these big fins that look like wings, and they have their pectoral fins actually have like little things in them to help them crawl along the bottom like a bug.
Almost like darters?
Kinda.
Okay.
I kind of think of them like that.
Like
but
big darters?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, okay. Jonah's ice, I never heard of that, so.
Until now, researchers have only encountered a handful of icefish nests at a time. So they have, the highest one was several dozen in one batch.
Okay.
So we went from several dozen to 60 million.
Yeah.
Even the most generous nest-building fish species was previously known to only gather in the hundreds. Such as species include pufferfish and freshwater cichlids.
Okay.
Deep-sea biologist Austin Prescher of the Alfred Wagner Institution in Germany has cognitively stumbled upon this massive colony in early 2021 as a researcher cruised the Weddell Sea. They were located between Antarctic Peninsula and the main continent. So basically, this is way under the ice sheet.
Mm-hmm.
According to their findings, the icefish probably have a sustainable and previously unknown influence on the Antarctic food web. So they think this is a really big proponent, this missing chunk of the food chain that they couldn't really figure out with Antarctica.
How so? Like, what do you mean?
So there's tons and tons and tons of species like krill and stuff that's like spawn in this area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of animals in Antarctica.
Yeah.
That like aquatic animals that doesn't seem to have a relatively like abundant food source.
Okay.
But 60 million active breeding pairs.
Yeah.
Kind of helps bump those numbers up.
Like, as in these things were eating these fish?
No, these things are supplying food for other animals.
Gotcha. Okay.
Seals, penguins.
Understood now.
Other fish.
Yes,
but
but
Greenland
there's just so
sharks
much
and stuff
food, it doesn't account for everything. But now that they found these,
Right. They're like, okay, this is food for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So icefish are special not only due to them being the only known vertebrate to lack red blood cells that contain hemoglobin, hence the name of white-blooded fish, icefish, but they are also because they have a protein-based antifreeze in their blood. White is the color and nearly see-through in a way, which makes them life under the Antarctic ice shelf much more feasible. So much so that the nesting ground discovered by the researchers in the Big Island of Malta has one breeding site per 3 square miles, or 3 square meters, sorry.
Okay.
So that's 32 square feet. There's at least 3 or 1 breeding group under the whole Antarctic ice sheet.
Yeah.
So basically these fish, they have no hemoglobin in their blood.
That's just crazy to think about.
They don't pass oxygen like we do.
Right.
And they have natural antifreeze in their blood.
That's pretty awesome.
So literally they can be like right under the ice sheet and not freeze.
That's pretty freaky, Fauna.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these guys are really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys.
Yeah.
I have a little bit more for them. Since each of these nests contain between 1,000 and 2,000 eggs, many adults are hanging around to protect them. The biomass of this colony is estimated to be right around 60,000 tons.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's pretty. I mean, you got to imagine that area is then pretty safe. You know, there's not too many apex predators, I guess, roaming around.
So they think this is there's seals that try to get to these nests all the time and stuff like that.
But it's probably hard to.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're like a global kind of fish, you know, if they're all around the world, or and then this is just like their Sargasso Sea.
So these fish are found all over the planet.
Yeah.
In cold oceans.
So you think this is like their breeding ground? Like
no, like I said in the beginning, they found other breeding colonies of these guys.
Oh, okay. Is this just the biggest
This
one?
is the big one.
Yeah.
This just happens to be the best environment for them on the planet.
Yeah, safest. They found it all together. Like, come on, boys, this is the spot.
Being the most spectacally exclusive cartilagic fish breeding colony to ever be recorded on Earth. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
These are not bony fish. These are cartilagic. I can't say the word. Cartilage.
Yeah. Instead of bones,
Like
cartilage.
sharks. They're like sharks. On Earth. This nesting site definitely tops the charts for significant breeding sites on the planet. A pretty solid argument for an estimated marine protective area proposed. So they're trying to protect the Antarctic ice sheets even more now because we don't know how they affect the rest of the ocean.
Right, yeah, true.
And they are only estimating 60 million nests. There are some biologists that are arguing that the number is probably at least triple that.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, every 32 square meters,
Yeah,
there's an estimated 1 nest.
yeah.
But if you look at some of the pictures,
They're like bunched right
they're
next to each
literally
other.
touching nest or touching nest.
They're really cool looking fish.
They kind of look halfway between a sturgeon and a bat.
Yeah, I can see that. How big are they?
About bass size. So,
Okay.
4 or 5 pounds.
Wonder if we can get one in a tank.
No.
Why
It
not?
would explode.
Why?
Because they live at the bottom of the sea. It's super cold water.
We can get a cold tank.
You got to ship it here first.
Yeah, true. I really want to eat
There
one.
ain't no bowfin.
I really want to eat one.
I don't think you can.
I thought you said they were commercially fished.
Oh, maybe they are.
I thought you said that. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Did I say they were commercially fished? I'm reading an article. This is... I don't know if I want to eat anything with natural antifreeze in
Yeah, I
it,
know. That's what I was curious about. If you can.
but I don't know. Anyways, they're really pushing to get these guys protected
Yeah.
because they're really not sure if the commercial harvest in the area, and it may not be their harvest, it may be harvesting their food source, whatever,
Okay.
it's going to cause a collapse in the ocean.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because if people don't realize at home, 60% of the protein on the planet that people eat comes from the ocean.
Really. Yeah. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
You don't want to interrupt.
Well, yeah, if the ocean collapses, and it'll bounce back always, but if it collapses, 60% of people's protein intake just disappears overnight.
Say we collapse. That would be my guess.
Yeah, well, not the U.S., because we don't eat a lot of fish
Oh,
as a group, but
I just meant like kind of human beings in general. If the ocean collapses, we're pretty well screwed.
everything has its time.
Yes. Oh yeah. In the grand scheme of things.
But no, so what do you think about the
Jonah's Icefish.
Jonah's Icefish?
This is interesting. I didn't know about it.
It popped up. I've seen it a long time ago and I forgot about it, but somebody tagged me in it on Facebook. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this is a perfect freaky fauna for the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say the freaky aspects are the antifreeze.
And other animals have natural antifreeze.
Yeah, but it's a fish with no hemoglobin at all. Like that's pretty
neat.
cool. The gigantic breeding ground. That's pretty awesome. And that's cool how they're clustered together. The pictures are pretty neat.
Yeah, everybody, I just type in Jonah's Icefish breeding colony.
It's a neat looking fish.
Just look up the picture of the colonies that they're all
Yeah,
stacked on top of each other. And so there could be, hundreds of millions of them.
Yeah. I really want to eat one, just a bite. Just give me a taste.
See, I don't know if you can eat them or not.
I want to develop my own.
It's like eating giant squid.
I'll be like Wim Hof, the Iceman, and have maybe that's his secret. He's eating Jonah's icefish this whole time.
Oh, he's getting natural antifreeze in him.
Doing his breathing techniques. It's like
he didn't even have to do his breathing techniques.
That's all a sham. No, I can't say that because he's pretty awesome, but. Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But no, so go into the weekend, have a fun time, hang out with your family, get some sun. We're getting into spring more and more every day.
Yep, talk to some mushrooms.
Yeah, morel should be popping up here in Ohio by the time this episode comes out.
So find one, speak to it, and then eat it.
But it's fine. They don't care.
No, they want you to.
They would let you know.
Just speak to it first and let them know. You're accepting this
as long
blessing.
as it's not. Make sure you know what you're picking. By the way.
Yeah, true.
Like literally in Ohio, we have the green cat mushrooms and we have devastating angels, and they're pretty much the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
And one's edible, and one literally
will kill you.
You'll see a devastating angel.
Yeah, you'll see one of those black mass Bigfoots like come running by with orbs in its hands.
I have been the great and powerful mystery,
and I've been Jay.
And thank you for enjoying Freaky Fauna Friday. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review.